One day everything is fine, dancing on the street, singing, being happy, kicking ass, and in the next moment you find yourself surrounded by coronavirus, being quarantined for 3 months. I mean, life happens, right? So in these difficult times, is it good to be conscious about being thankful, and what effect will that have on our situation? So the quick answer to that question is yes. It is absolutely 100% more productive to be positive, thankful, and mindful of who and what you have. Even in troubled times, even in times where everything is falling apart, even in times when life happens, you are in a quarantine situation, surrounded by this corona, alone, it is more effective in these situations to focus on what you have and who you have than to quibble about the negative, the things you lack, and the possibilities of what might happen, which is not always so fantastic, especially if you're in my mind. So researchers that have studied in the fields of psychology and social studies found that being grateful and thankful has an overall effect in many areas. Areas that I found particularly of interest are areas like your sleep patterns. They found that people have a much healthier sleep pattern. They sleep better when they are more thankful in their lives. Also, people that are more thankful have better relationships, stronger relationships that is more lasting, and it even has a better effect on your physical health, not to mention your mental health, your EQ, as some people would say. So the crux of this whole situation is, if you are down in the pits, if you have a difficult situation, yes, it comes naturally to you to focus on, the problem at hand. And I'm not saying throwing that out completely. What I'm saying is recognize your problem, but also in those times, focus on what you have. Focus on who you have in your life and connect with that at those times. It might just be the answer to your question. It might just be the answer to your difficult situation. Now, personally for me, yes, I'm in this coronavirus situation. Yes, things are not going well. I've got money issues, I've got stress, I'm alone, I can easily fall in depression. But what I've realized is, and this is the positive effect, if anything can come of this, a positive effect that this virus had in my life, is first of all, I had more time for myself. I mean, I am alone, there's not a lot of people around me. I have only time to spend with myself. Now, this is brilliant if you do soul searching, if you trying to better your identity as a person, delve into that deeper, and it had an overall positive effect in my own life. Then other things that I've realized is people, they are connecting with each other on a much deeper level. The communications that I've had and conversations that I've had with random people, as well as people that I haven't talked to that much, the overall conversations have been much richer, much deeper, and it has fed my soul. I've got these random people in my life at this time, even people at home, that were just busy with their lives, stopping 5 minutes out of their day, half an hour out of their day, just realizing that, hey, Francois is going through a bad time, he's going through a difficult time, he's stuck in Beijing, he's in this difficult situation. Let's just send him some love, let's just send him some words of encouragement. And I mean, that has proven to had a tremendous effect on my psyche in these difficult times. And I think If it wasn't for those people, I would not be as positive as I am at this moment in time. So if I can let somebody take something out of this, it will be, try to take 10 minutes out of your day and think about the people that have shown you some sort of kindness in these times. It might be your neighbor that you can't understand a word. I mean, I've got a couple of them next door. I cannot speak Chinese. Some of them, just a smile, just a greeting, just a thumbs up. It just lifts your spirit. Or it can be, people at home, your family, your friends. It can be random people on Facebook, Instagram, WeChat, WhatsApp, whatever social media you are connecting on. Think about those people, reach out to them if they have not reached out to you. Sometimes you just need to make that connection and let the magic happen. And that is something that I've seen in my life happen. And if it's not for that, I would have been much less in these times.